The truth is, none of this advice will work if this one principle is not applied. And that principle is consistency. You see, when you start to learn my confidence coaching and you start to learn all my different dating advice that I give out here at My Alpha Empowerment, if you're not consistent with trying these things out, it will not work in the long run. You see, just trying my advice out is no different than sticking with a nice diet and exercise routine for only 1 week. You'll start to see a little bit of progress, but it's not going to be the kind of progress that you're really hoping to see within here. It's going to take months and years to get to that level of alpha male and that level of confidence that you've always wanted to be at. And if you're hard on yourself, you'll get out of the game pretty quick. And you'll find very fast that I do not put you guys down if you make mistakes. I actually encourage you to make mistakes, because if you don't make any mistakes, how are you going to refer to what works? Okay, so this is real talk right now. Back when I started to get more confidence, I was making a lot of mistakes every single week. And honestly, guys, it would affect me for several weeks if I had a mistake that I made, and it would bug the heck out of me. Like, I was so focused on the one thing that I did wrong, I missed all the good things that I did right. And if you guys get a journal, you can jot this stuff down. You could say, well, hey, I went on this date, and this is what I did right, and this is some areas that I need work on, some improvement. And you'll find that list of improvement that's needed, that list will shrink more and more each time you go through these steps. And before you know it, you'll be at the top where you want to be. But the thing is, you've got to get on that path. The path to being an alpha male and the path to being confident. You see, you guys are a step ahead of every other guy out there by just getting on the path. Now, if I were to go on a nice vacation, let's say to Florida, and I'm traveling from California, I would already have it mapped out, the roads that I want to take. But the thing is, I'll never get to Florida if I never start. And if you guys just get on that path, if you just get on the path to confidence, you are going to be way ahead of every other guy out there. You see, every other guy out there is waiting for something to magically happen, but they never ever start, and they put it off their entire lives. But I don't want you guys to be procrastinators. I want you to proact instead of react. So me as your coach, I want to give you guys right expectations. Because if you're expecting to be like James Bond within a week, sorry, but it's very unlikely. And if your standards are too high, you're going to get discouraged, and then you're just going to give up altogether. And I do not want that to happen, because most guys give up because they think stuff is going to magically happen as soon as they start improving their outlook on life. But it takes time for that to develop. You know, back when I started working out, to be completely real with you guys, the first year I saw very little results. But as the years went on, I learned some things that I was doing wrong, and then I learned the things I was doing right. But through the power of consistency, results came. And I look back at myself and I'm like, how did I get from here to here? And that's what it's going to be like for you guys. Whenever you become that true alpha male that you've always wanted to be, and you get to that level of high superior confidence, you're going to look back at your old self and you're going to be like, how did I get from being this weak to being this strong and confident? But the thing is, it doesn't matter how you got there as long as you got there. And I want to be right alongside you throughout this training period to see the results in your life personally. So the number one important thing to being consistent with boosting your confidence, your self-esteem, and becoming an alpha male is having right expectations. If you do not have right expectations, odds are you will give up. And I am here to help you guys and give you the right expectations so you can finally move on to things that you've been looking forward to your whole life. And it all starts with that choice that you make to watch my videos, to get inspired from the inside out, and then you have to make the choice to apply what I said and be consistent with what I said, and you will see the results. That's it.